This is the story of a beautiful devil girl who attracts people to stay alive. She brings them close, then kills and eats them. But this girl was not like this before. And what was the incident that turned her into a devil? We will see in today's story. So, at the beginning of the story, we see a girl named Needy who is in a mental hospital. And here she is very aggressive. And when a nurse comes here and asks her about food, Needy suddenly gets angry and kicks her hard and then spits on her. She also starts attacking the guards who try to stop her. But somehow, the guards manage to capture her and lock her in a room. Then, they play music in the room that causes Needy a lot of pain. Then we are told that Needy wasn't always like this. The story goes back 2 months to a town called Devil's Kettle, named after a strange waterfall where the water disappears into a deep pit, and no one knows where the water goes. Next, we see a beautiful girl named Jennifer at Needy's college. Jennifer is Needy's best friend, and she is known for being very pretty and charming, whereas Needy is a completely different and shy type girl. Needy has a boyfriend whose name is Rocky, but she values her best friend Jennifer more than her boyfriend, and she doesn't even spend as much time with her boyfriend as she spends with Jennifer. And whenever Jennifer asks her to go somewhere, she agrees to leave everything and go. Now in the evening, Needy was planning to go to the club with Jennifer, and there Jennifer meets a band member named Nicola. Nicola is actually quite famous, so Jennifer starts talking to him. And seeing his handsome look, she gets impressed with him and goes to get a drink for him. But then Nicola starts talking about Jennifer, which Needy hears from a distance, and she doesn't like it at all. After which she tells everything to Jennifer, but Jennifer ignores these things. In a short time, Nicola's band starts performing, and everyone turns their attention to the show. Everything was going well, but after a while there is a fire in the club which causes chaos and a lot of people get burnt. But Needy immediately takes Jennifer out and both escapes. But after coming out, Nicola comes to her and asks Jennifer to come with her. Jennifer was already impressed by Nicola, so she agrees and goes with her. But Needy gets very upset when Jennifer leaves and refuses her because Nicola was a stranger to Jennifer and she didn't trust Nicola at all. But Jennifer doesn't listen and goes with him in the car. After this, Needy goes home, calls Rocky, and tells him she's worried about Jennifer and doesn't want her to get hurt. Suddenly, Needy's doorbell rings and she goes to open the door, but after opening the door, she doesn't see anyone there. She goes inside, but then she hears strange voices coming from within the house. When he goes inside and sees water dripping from the tap, as she turns around, she is terrified to see Jennifer with blood on her face. Needy asks her what happened, but Jennifer just gives her an evil smile. Then she starts eating raw meat from the fridge, making animal-like sounds, and soon begins vomiting black blood. Seeing all of this, Needy gets very scared and calls Rocky, telling him what's happening. But before she can explain more, Jennifer grabs her and starts acting in strange ways. After seeing her, it looked like she was going to kill Needy, but instead, she leaves Needy and walks away. The next morning, Needy sits in the college and starts thinking about what happened last night. That's when Jennifer enters the classroom, and where Professor was talking about the people who died in the club fire last night. But Jennifer starts laughing while listening to all this, and Needy finds it very strange. While listening, a boy named Jonas, the captain of the football team, starts crying because one of his friends also died in the fire. After the class, Needy meets Rocky and tells him that last night Jennifer was doing weird things in his house. We see that the captain of the football team was very sad about his friend's death. That's when Jennifer comes to him and starts sympathizing. Here a lot of wild animals come to see her, which makes Jonas feel weird. Ignoring everything, Jennifer takes off her clothes and tries to get closer to Jonas. But suddenly she pushes him away, and in an instant, she transforms into an evil form and attacks him. The professor was in the ground and he goes there hearing Jonas's scream, and as soon as he goes there, he finds out that someone has killed Jonas mercilessly. He informs the police and the police starts the investigation. Jonas's mom also came there and she starts crying after seeing her son's death. In a nearby pond, we see Jennifer, who was taking a bath after killing Jonas, and then leaves wearing her clothes. Then at night, Needy and Jennifer start talking on the phone, where Needy was very upset, but Jennifer didn't care. That's when Jennifer starts lighting her tongue. She tells Needy that she has become a god. That's when Rocky calls Needy and tells her that someone has killed Jonas mercilessly. Hearing this, Needy gets even more upset. Then the next day in college, everyone prays for Jonas. Everyone was very sad for him, but Jennifer didn't care and she comes to college very happily. In class, the professor says that the Low Soldier Band's song has become so popular that it's now like an anthem. And now that band is going to give some of their earnings to the family of the dead, on which Needy says that they are liars and they didn't help anyone that night when the club was on fire. But then a girl in the class starts supporting the band, which leads to Needy's argument. Now outside the class, a student named Colin asks Jennifer for a movie date, but Jennifer tells him to go somewhere else and he agrees. That's when Rocky comes to Needy, and Needy calls him to meet him at night. After this, we see the scene at night where Needy and Rocky fall in love with each other, and romance starts in both of them. At the same time, Jennifer calls Colin to an under-construction house. He takes a car and reaches there, but when he reaches there, he sees that this place is completely deserted, and the door of that house is also closed. So he goes inside through the window and starts looking for Jennifer, where Jennifer had decorated a lot of candles, after which Jennifer comes in front of him and while talking slowly starts getting closer to him. But during this time Colin notices that the color of Jennifer's eyes has changed, which makes him nervous. That's when Jennifer grabs him, breaks his hand and transforms into something evil. She eats Colin alive, kills him completely and starts drinking his blood. Meanwhile, Needy is spending time with her boyfriend, but she suddenly starts seeing visions of Jennifer and Jonas. Terrified, she quickly gets up, grabs her car and drives home. As she drives a little further, Needy suddenly sees Jennifer and stops the car in fear. Jennifer appears again, scaring her even more. Needy finally makes it home, where she starts crying but eventually manages to calm herself down. When Needy goes to sleep in her room, she finds Jennifer already lying on her bed, which terrifies her. But Jennifer somehow calms her down. Needy then asks, "Why are you doing all this? Why do you come in front of me in such a terrible condition? What is going on?" Jennifer then tells Needy about the night the club caught fire. And that night, we see Nicola taking Jennifer away along with his band members. Jennifer gets scared and asks Nicola, "Where are you going?" To which Nicola doesn't give any answer, and goes straight to the Devil's Kettle waterfall and stops the car. And together, they take Jennifer near a waterfall and tie her hands and legs. Jennifer becomes terrified and starts screaming, "Why are you doing this?" Nicola then asks, "Are you a virgin?" To which Jennifer lies. Nicola replies, "We're doing this to make our band the most successful in the world. We need to please the devil, and to do that we have to offer a virgin girl and complete a supernatural task. That's why we've brought you here for the sacrifice." After hearing this, Jennifer starts screaming, but Nicola ignores her. He stabs Jennifer in the stomach, silencing her screams. Once she is dead, he throws the knife into the waterfall's pit and leaves Jennifer's lifeless body behind. Now Jennifer tells Needy that, "I don't know what happened, but even after dying, I regained consciousness. And that night I came to you because I was really hungry. I took out raw meat from the fridge and just started eating." What actually happened was that Nicola had completed the paranormal task, thinking it would bring success to her band. But there was one thing missing. Jennifer wasn't a virgin. Jennifer had lied out of fear, telling Nicola she was a virgin when she wasn't. And that's why Jennifer comes back to life, now with evil powers. While explaining this, Jennifer cuts her hand to prove it to Needy, but as soon as she does, the wound heals instantly, going back to normal. Now after seeing all this, Needy gets very scared and asks Jennifer to leave. After which Jennifer jumps out of her window and leaves. But after seeing this, Needy felt very strange and was wondering how did she jump so high. Then the next day Needy goes to the library to find out what's happening to Jennifer, and after reading some books Needy finds out that Nicola had sacrificed Jennifer as a virgin. But because of being a non-virgin, evil took over Jennifer's body, and she got the evil powers. She also finds out that if Jennifer wants to stay alive, she has to keep killing humans. There is only one way to kill her, and that is to attack her heart directly. But now Needy is scared that Jennifer might kill her boyfriend Rocky as well. Needy goes to Rocky, breaks up with him and shows him the book. She tells him, Jennifer is now a devil, but Rocky doesn't believe this and leaves. Now that night there was going to be a party in the library. Rocky believes he can convince Needy to change her mind, so he heads to the party. Needy on the other hand gets ready and goes to the event, but deep down, she's waiting for Rocky to try and convince her again. On the way to the party, Rocky meets Jennifer, who starts talking to him about Needy. She says, "I know Needy has broken up with you and honestly it was the right thing. A girl like Needy doesn't deserve a smart guy like you, because she is a boring type of girl." Hearing all of this, Rocky gets sad, and that's when Jennifer manipulates him, making him cry. In every conversation, she convinces him to get back into a relationship with her and starts kissing him, using her charm to control his emotions. After which she takes him to a deserted place in the middle of the forest, but in the party Needy starts feeling that maybe Jennifer is going to do something bad to her boyfriend. That's why she gets upset and comes out of the party and goes straight to Rocky's house, where Rocky's mom tells him that he had already left for the party 20 minutes ago. On the other hand, Jennifer takes Rocky to the ruins and starts kissing him, but Rocky, still holding onto his feelings, tells Jennifer that he still loves Needy a lot. In response, Jennifer angrily throws him into the water and begins hitting him. While Needy is searching for Rocky, she notices a flower on the road, which gives her a clue that he must have been taken somewhere nearby. As she follows the trail, she suddenly hears Rocky's scream. Without hesitation, she rushes toward the sound and reaches the deserted ruin. As soon as Needy arrives, she sees Jennifer transformed into a demon, injuring Rocky and drinking his blood. Without thinking, Needy jumps into the water to save him, fighting off Jennifer and rescuing Rocky from her grasp. Needy manages to pull Rocky out of the water, saving him. But just as they catch their breath, Jennifer appears in front of them and kills Needy. In a fit of rage, Rocky grabs a steel pipe and strikes Jennifer in the stomach, injuring her. However, she doesn't die. Jennifer pulls the pipe out, leaving a trail of blood, and then runs away from the ruins, disappearing into the night. Jennifer severely injures Rocky, causing his blood to flow. As he lies dying, he speaks to Needy one last time before passing away. Devastated, Needy vows to take revenge on Jennifer for killing her boyfriend. In the next scene, Jennifer is seen sleeping in her bed preparing to kill another boy. Needy, filled with rage, breaks through the window and attacks Jennifer. A fierce fight erupts between the two. During the struggle, Jennifer manages to cut Needy's shoulder. But Needy, determined to end it, stabs Jennifer directly in the heart, finally finishing her. Jennifer dies from the stab wound, and just as Needy catches her breath, Jennifer's mother walks in, witnessing Needy killing her daughter. Needy is quickly arrested and sent to a mental hospital. The story shifts back to the present. We see Needy sitting in her cell, reflecting on the events. During the fight with Jennifer, when her shoulder was cut, something strange happened. Jennifer's evil powers transferred into Needy. Now filled with supernatural strength, Needy levitates, breaks the window of her cell and escapes. She makes her way to the waterfall where Jennifer was originally sacrificed. There, she finds the same knife Nicola used to kill Jennifer. With revenge burning in her heart, Needy hitchhikes her way back home. In the final scene, Nicola and her band are shown enjoying massive fame and success. But soon, one by one, the band members are mysteriously killed. The story ends with a chilling revelation. Needy hunted them down and killed them all to avenge Jennifer. And that's where the story ends. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.